Do you ever catch yourself thinking, I will never be who they want me to be? Yeah, that line sticks with you, doesn't it? But let's rewind for a second and meet the boy at the center of the story. There's this kid, he is focused, puts his head down, dreams bigger than his world allows. But those dreams, they're expensive. Not in cash, but in support. In knowing someone's got your back, and maybe this boy never really had that. So he grows up. The kid turns into a dad, starts a small family, cradles his own baby, and something wild happens. He sees in those tiny fingers his entire past, the dreams he had to pack up and put away. And suddenly, he's thinking, if I couldn't do it, my child can. That hope, it isn't a bad thing, but it is heavy. And his child, still clueless about dreams and responsibilities. As time rolls on, the kid finds his own passion, something that actually gets him out of bed. But it doesn't look like anything his dad hoped for. And that's where the trap sets in. Do you ever feel like that? Like you love something, you want something, but there's that silent pressure, not demands, just the weight of someone's hopes sitting quietly in their own. It's not allowed, you must, but more of a whisper, I give you everything. Can you just do this one thing for me? Let's be real. Most parents aren't villains. They don't actually want you to be sad and miserable. They want out from dreams that didn't work out and just want their kids to have more, or maybe less struggle. But here's where things get sticky. What if following their wishes means leaving your own life behind? How do you say no without feeling like the selfish one? So maybe you go along with it. You build a life someone else designed. Wear the suit, take the job, land in the places they always wanted. The applause is loud, but it doesn't fill you up. And somewhere in there, something cracks. Distance creeps in, you start feeling bitter, but nobody says a word. Especially not about how living someone else's dream starts to feel like not living at all. And just like clockwork, years have passed, and now you have become a parent. You see your old dreams twinkling in your kid's eyes, maybe brighter, maybe blurrier. It hits. If I couldn't do it, maybe my kid will. The pattern repeats. No villains here, no ungrateful kids, just generations missing each other's signals and carrying quiet regrets. That's where we have to pause. Have you ever actually sat across from your parents, like maybe even right now, and wondered, how much of what I want is what they want from me? You're not alone, believe me. The guilt, the frustration, the awkward pause before sharing your plans for the future, that's all part of it. But here's the truth. Love comes with baggage. Sometimes it's emotional. Why wouldn't get one free? Parents want to protect, kids want to be themselves. Nobody talks about it enough. So, what do you do when you catch yourself in the middle of dreams that aren't yours? And a life which feels like it is slowly giving it on you? It starts with honesty. Try out. Dad, here's what I hope for myself, or I know you want the best for me, but it feels tricky. I want to make my own mistakes and maybe a few wild choices of my own. And for parents, just ask, am I hoping my child lives for them or for me? You'll have your answer. I know it is easier said than done, but if you really want to make it work, then you have to start somewhere. And future you, if 10 years from now you're living the life someone else chose, how does it feel? If it's heavy, even in your imagination, maybe that's a sign. So, whoever you are, the parent, the kid, both at once, just know. This script doesn't have to keep looping. You can end it, rewrite it. You get to decide whose dreams you're living. Take a breath, have the awkward talk, start a new script, one that is a little more yours, a little more honest. Because at the end of the day, you are the one who lives with the choices you make, no one else. If any of it reached you, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Thank you.